Hello, Maria here, and you're at the right channel. If you are looking to make money on Fiverr, maybe you're already on Fiverr and trying to figure some things out, or not on Fiverr and trying to determine if you can make money on Fiverr, or how lucrative is Fiverr? What is Fiverr all about? Well, that's what my channel is all about. Uh, no pun intended, but it's strategies, insight based on my experience, tips, all of that, helping you to navigate on Fiverr and be successful. And if you're just kind of checking it out, I give you enough information relative to just kind of your inquiry to determine if Fiverr is a good fit for you or not. Okay, I've been on Fiverr for a while. I was a buyer first before I became a actual seller. But anyway, I'll tell you more about that. So right now, welcome to my YouTube Fiverr Make Money channel. YouTube Make Money on Fiverr. All right. So, would you do me a big favor? Would you like me and subscribe? Fiverr doesn't pay me any money for this. This is something I'm doing on my own because I have been a seller on Fiverr, have been somewhat successful, learned a lot in terms of the time that I've been on Fiverr, and want to share those strategies, tips, all of that with you because I'm thinking if you're here checking me out, you must be a freelancer or an entrepreneur or wannabe anyway. So we're like minds, and I love sharing with people like you. Okay? So anyway, on Fiverr, they're selling so many things on Fiverr. I mean, it'll make your head swim. I mean, you just so the topic. Let me just cut to the chase. The topic for today is exploring on Fiverr, exploring what's selling on Fiverr. And what I've done is I put together a list of 10 things that are selling on Fiverr, 10 items, 10 services that are selling on Fiverr. And I have them on my website, which is FIVERRmakemoney.com. So you should go there, FIVERRmakemoney.com, and you will see these 10 things. You will be shocked that people are selling and making money, just to give you an idea of what's selling on Fiverr. But everything from soup to nuts, I kid you not, is selling on Fiverr. And you might be thinking right now, well, Maria, did you make any money on Fiverr? Well, I made a little bit of money, but let me tell you one thing. Fiverr is not a get rich quick. You have to earn your money. You have to work hard. You have to hustle. Don't worry about competition. Just get in there and strive for excellence and, look to level up. That's what I have to say about Fiverr. I've been on Fiverr, like I said, for a bit now, a bit of time. And I work really hard. You know, when I get a buyer, I mean, I work hard to earn the ratings that I receive. And so far, I've gotten really great reviews and really great ratings. So I made a little bit of money so far. What is that? 9,000? Not quite 9,000, almost 9,000. But I am striving to make 9,000, 10,000, 11. Just keep it going. So that tells you that I've done a little bit of work on selling on Fiverr, and I can share some information with you, and I'll be happy to share that with you. And that's what this channel is all about. So speaking of sharing, aside from the individual videos that I'm creating, I also have a series of tutorial videos, 1 through 6. So if you look on my YouTube channel and you look at the far right corner at the bottom, you'll see series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have created those, and I just put everything I could into those tutorial videos to help you on Fiverr and figured some things out. Nobody helped me when I started. I just kind of said, let me check Fiverr out. And I just kind of did it on my own, did a lot of reading and a lot of research and trial and error, contacting customer service. Well, what do I do now? But for you, I'm making it easy for you so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? All right, so just like and subscribe, and that's all I'm asking of you, all right? So today's topic is exploring on Fiverr. So on Fiverr, like I said, there's everything being sold from soup to nuts. I have a one video that I did on consultations where individuals are actually consulting with buyers relative to their expertise or their experience or whatever, and they're serving as a consultant. Individuals, like you said, if you want to get married and you can't think of, the wedding vows, or if you're going to be a bridesmaid or whatever, and you want to do a toast or whatever, they have folks on Fiverr who will write all that out for you. You're writing a children's book, they have people on there who will ghostwrite for you. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. But like I said, go to my website, and then you'll see a free list of 10 services that are being sold on Fiverr. What I suggest you do, if you can't, some of you may already have an idea of what you want to sell on Fiverr. But let me just say this. On Fiverr, when you start, you can have 7 gigs. Gigs are what you're selling. Okay, that's a gig. Well, look at it like a product. But, it doesn't have to be an actual physical product. It could be a service. But you can have 7 on Fiverr to start. They don't have to be the same. They can be different. Let's say if you can build websites. You can have 1 gig, GIG, that is for selling websites. Another one is if you write poetry, and you'll write poetry for a wedding. You can have that on your gig. So they don't have to all be the same in the same genre. People have different talents, and some people have a right brain and left brain. And I have a cousin who is a legal person. She's legal and she knows her stuff backwards and forwards, but she also is doing something else that's very creative with her hands. And so she might, if she did some on Fiverr, for example, if she said, well, I can provide you with some legal advice for a fee, of course, but I can also do whatever she does with her hands. That's very creative. I can make something for you or tell you how to make it, if you have questions. So that's the beauty of Fiverr. I mean, you have to think about your talents, your experience, your skills, your interests, your creativity, all of that. And that's what can make you a really good profile or not. And then you want to come back and continue to, on Fiverr, there's analytics. And it'll show you when you go to analytics, it'll show you how many times individuals have gone to that particular gig that you have on your profile. And if you start seeing that there's hardly any, then you might I suggest you think about switching it up and coming up with another idea, brainstorming and coming up with another gig that could hopefully get you more traction. But what I suggest you do to really get familiar with Fiverr is go to I think they still have that little box that says Explore, and you type in whatever you want to type in, just type in something in Fiverr and see what's there. Or you just start from, just go through Fiverr. I remember I was selling, I don't remember exactly what I was selling, but I needed someone to be a model for me to show whatever product I was selling at the time. And so I went to Fiverr and I found a young woman who was modeling, who would model or show, she's not modeling herself, but she can show your product and serve as a model for demonstrating or showing your product. And I hired a young man who was quite handsome who did the same thing. I don't remember, it was some kind of soaps or something I was selling, some kind of beauty products. And I hired them to do that. And they were doing it in a professional manner and taking professional photos, and I paid them for it. So when on Fiverr, just even if you already have a pretty good idea of what it is that you want to sell, I would suggest you still explore, because something else may come up that, whoa, bingo, I can do that. I can sell that, So just, take some time out and just spend some time on Fiverr. I mean, every time I go on Fiverr, I look around and I'm thinking, whoa, somebody's selling that and somebody's selling this. And I mean, it's amazing. Sometimes people are selling recipes even, or how to do something, So like I said, on Fiverr, they're selling everything from A to Z. There's no reason, if you're interested in being a seller on Fiverr, that you can't come up with few things, because like I said, you can start off with 7, and it can all be the same, or it could be relative to the same, or it could not be. It's up to you, but you got to be able to do whatever or sell whatever, professionally if you list it. And also, you have to write a really great profile and a gig description, so you don't just get on there and throw something together and with your fingers crossed, hoping that things will work out for you, because it doesn't work like that on Fiverr. It's very competitive, but don't worry about competition. Competition can make you better, because you look around your competition and say, well, I see they're doing this or they're doing that, and so what can I do to compete? What can I do to get the attention of the buyer? I just bought a service on Fiverr for this, matter of fact, for this YouTube channel, and the individual that I bought the service from said I can deliver in 24 hours. I mean, and then you're thinking, whoa, I may not need it in 24 hours, but other individuals who are selling the same service are not saying that. They said, I'm looking at it, some of them say I can deliver in 3-4 days or a week. And I'm thinking, this guy is saying 24 hours, as soon as I sent him a message, before I could even push send good, he's like, hello, ma'am, how may I help you? And then I sent, I told him what I was looking for. He said, oh, I can definitely do that. Can I send you an order? In other words, can we move forward? And so that's what I'm talking about. So when you're on Fiverr, you got to be like committed. You got to be, you want to have the app in your phone, on your phone. You also will show up in your, it'll show up in your email if you get contacts or messages from anyone on Fiverr. That's, if you get a message on Fiverr, it's going to show up on your email. It's going to show up on your app. And if you say you're going to be a seller on Fiverr, you should be checking your apps. You should be checking your email. Soon as you get that message from a prospective buyer, you need to contact them like ASAP, because it is competitive, and that can make the difference, make or break. You see it on, let's say you see someone sent you, a prospective buyer sent you a message, because they're interested in your service, and you say, well, I'll get back to them. Well, I'm getting ready to go shopping, or I'm getting ready to do this or that. No, not on Fiverr. It doesn't work. You have other individuals who will have already contacted them and saying, how can I help? How can I help you? I can definitely do it. They're having a conversation. Meanwhile, you're thinking, I'll get back to them. It's too late. But yeah, so this particular video is about exploring the various services that are being offered on Fiverr. It will blow your mind. People are very creative, and Fiverr is very much open to the various services. Now, you can't do anything that's, hate or anything like that. They have restrictions relative to that. But just basic services and stuff, you can actually sell that on Fiverr. Fiverr has no issues with that at all. But I have a video that talks about copywriting. So you can't use someone else's music without their permission, and you can't use someone else's photos or videos without their permission. But I have a YouTube video on this channel giving you tips on where you can get free non-copyright, non-royalty videos and music and print. So you can get that free, but you have to, you can't just go and grab something up, some music, because you like it, and then here they come after you. Well, actually, Fiverr, before you can upload it, once you upload it, Fiverr will check to make sure, to the best of their ability, that it's not copyrighted. I guess they have some type of, whatever they use, IT something that's checking for copyrighted, because they don't want to get in trouble, allowing you as a seller to have copyrighted information or videos or print material or anything like that, music. They don't want to be involved in it, so they will stop you. So, but do your exploring on Fiverr. It's really pretty exciting to see that there's a marketplace like Fiverr that offers you the opportunity to sell so many different things, such variety, such diversity. It's amazing. I love it, because these are individuals who are selling, who are really, they're putting their best foot forward. They're like, shoot, I'm going to get them. Everybody else, other folks are on Fiverr. I'm going to get on Fiverr too and see if I can make some money. So that's pretty much about it. That's what I wanted to say. Explore on Fiverr. Even if you already have an idea of what you want to sell on Fiverr, just look around. Look around. Don't just, just like if you move to a new city, you just say, well, I found my house or my apartment or whatever. I'm not going to look around and go drive around in the city and see what else is out here just to, become familiar with it. You wouldn't do that, I don't think. Just go in your house every single day and say, I'm not going to drive around and look around and see what else is out here. But in Fiverr, you want to look around and see what other folks are doing. It might be something that you can do too as well. Or you just want to be familiar with all the things that are being sold on Fiverr. And you might want to utilize the services at some point to enhance whatever it is that you're selling. Because I do buying on Fiverr and selling on Fiverr. So that's pretty much about it. I'm kind of talked out. My throat is getting a little parched. But anyway, I love sharing information with you and insights and my experience. And I just want to encourage you to stay encouraged. I want to encourage you to work hard. I want to encourage you to continue or start dreaming big. And I'll see you at the top. All right? Okay, Maria signing off here. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Remember to like and subscribe. If you have any comments, leave your comments, and I will do my best to get back with you, or if you have any questions. All right, so take good care, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.